Navigation resumed.
It's raining hard and there's a beach party planned. 5 minutes to stage and you can't find the band. It's a
Navigation resumed.
but you can't get tan. And you say that's just the way life is. How come you're so cool in the crisis? How come you're so cool?
Not enough media attention in across Europe and America. If I talk about United Kingdom, I don't see everyday news in the national TV channels talking about Sudan, in print media. I'm going to speak to different newspapers when I'm back.
We have not named this man yet, but Cameroonian media have. Tell us more about who this man is.
Well, Dr. Ayabacho is a well-known name in Cameroon. His cost schools to either function partially or completely closed down. This is a conflict that started in 2016. Teachers and lawyers took to the streets to demand the removal of the dominance of French in their law courts and justice system.
Dutch side FC20 in the Europa League. Eric Ten Hag side creating a number of chances, but they were unable to find the killing instinct. After the match, the United boss was asked whether he was concerned about his strikers Joshua Zirkzee and Rasmus Højlund not able to find the net.
We have to work on the equaliser. It was really important, and the second half we turned it around completely, and in the end a couple of goals that make the result a bit not really what they
87-81 to sweep the first round series 2-0. Clark has had a breakthrough season in her first year as a professional and is undoubtedly the league's top drawer. She says that her team will improve.
Good little taste of what's possible for this organization and for this franchise, and there's a lot for us to, hold our heads high about. This team won, I think, 5 games 2 years ago, so we're a young group, a pretty inexperienced group, but we came together and had a lot of fun playing with one another.
These people, the police claim not to be involved. The Tanzania Intelligence and Security Service also claim not to be involved. It's only the body of Mr. Ali Kibao that was found the next day. But these other young people, we have no trace on where they are, whether they're still alive or dead. We don't know. You see, that's a price activists and politicians pay for standing for their right. Because so often when you decide to fight, just to show the pressure from the public, we know there are risks involved. But that is the price we pay for fighting for democracy.
Allies, including the US, the UK, and the EU, have called for a temporary ceasefire in Lebanon following an escalation in fighting between Israel and Hezbollah. More than 600 people have been reportedly killed across Lebanon, with thousands more displaced.
Even the joint announcement calling for a ceasefire as a breakthrough in its own right. But it remains far from clear that Israel and Hezbollah are prepared to heed it. A 21-day truce would be intended to give time to reach a further final deal based on the resolution never properly implemented that ended the 2006 Israel-Lebanon war. The chances of reaching a consensus on that seem extraordinarily remote.
Prosecutors in the United States are expected to announce criminal charges today against the New York City Mayor Eric Adams. The indictment against him remains sealed, but the mayor and some of his officials have been under federal investigation in connection with campaign fundraising violations and influence peddling. Neda Tawfiq reports from New York.
Eric Adams would be the first mayor in New York City history to be charged while in office. In a video statement, he struck a defiant tone.
Billionaire entrepreneur was supported by the previous heads towards elections, both this year and next. Fear is growing. Just under 3 weeks ago, an opposition official, Ali Kibao, was abducted, killed, and his body doused in acid. A number of other activists have disappeared, and the 2 most senior opposition leaders rest in the Capitol buildings.
I have relocated to the north of Lebanon. So far, everyone I know has relocated, and we're all in safe areas, with the exception of a few people that we're still trying to relocate as soon as possible.
We have private and public schools that are closed across the country, or children at home who are, afraid themselves of the uncertainty of the situation. And the situation in these shelters is really dire. These are schools. They're not meant to accommodate and house multiple non-people.